Alright folks, Peter here again, Final Records of Brilliance, and this is easy listening records as I like to call them, basically country stuff, pop, some electronic stuff and all that kind of thing, just other kinds of music that I like to listen to, pardon me, besides punk rock, etc. So yesterday I did a video showing you the first section, so I'm going to go through the second section of my kind of easy listening kind of stuff and that, and I'll give you a wee idea. So here we go. Got to turn round. Right, that's the section I showed you yesterday. I'm going to go into this one. Now, some of you might be saying when you're watching these, saying you need to get them into alphabetical order, which is something I do plan to do soon, is sort this section out. But right, let's get into this wee section here. First up, right, this record I'm about to pull out is an artist that I absolutely adore. Right, probably one of the most famous, well-known female vocalists to ever come out of the UK, and I'm talking about none other than the Dame, Shirley Bassey. Now, I'm an absolutely huge, mega Shirley Bassey fan. I've got a lot of stuff of Shirley Bassey, so what I'm planning to do later on is to do an actual full video on my Shirley Bassey collection, which is pretty vast. But that's the first one out of this section, right? Shirley Bassey, Thoughts of Love, brilliant album, got some cracking tracks on it, and her version Killing Me Softly is just absolutely superb. It really is brilliant. So that's the first one out there of the day. Second one, more Shirley Bassey. You Take My Heart. There you go. Album. We'll just sort that. Next up, there'll probably be quite a few Shirley Bassey ones in here, and there's another one. Shirley Bassey, 12 of Those Songs. That's another one. Shirley Bassey 25th anniversary album. Back to front, unfortunately. More Shirley Bassey. To tell you, I've got a lot of Shirley Bassey. There you go, even more. Right, I'll bypass some of this since it's I'm going to be doing a video on it. So I'll move on. Right, I'll move on to here now, since I'm going to be doing a video on El Shirley. So, right, this here is a Human League box set. I'll just quickly get around the other end here. There you go. That was released 2 or 3 years back. Still sealed. Because I've got all these albums anyway. But obviously I'm a big Human League fan. So I had to have the box set, and the albums in it are Dare, Fascination, Hysteria, Crash. So 4 albums in it. There's actually 5 albums in it. Next up. Yep, I do own Spice Girls Wannabe 12-inch picture disc. Duran Duran, Future Past, that was their last album. I wasn't really that much enthralled with this album, to be fair. I think I played it once and I wasn't really that into it. I should maybe play it again, get a second shot. Next up, Carly Simon album, Mirage, Y12 inch. This was a Record Store Day reissue for a couple of years ago. Carly Simon, absolutely brilliant. You'll probably remember all other songs, You're So Vain and so on. Next up, another Record Store Day for a couple of years ago. It's Tattoo, the Russian twosome. 200 kilometres in the wrong lane. That's a brilliant record, that. Next up, More Pleasure Dome. I've got 2 copies of some things because some copies of albums are not the greatest condition, so I always try and find a better one. I think that is a better one, that one. Next up, Frankie Goes to Hollywood, Upside Down, 2 Tribes. 2 Tribes 12 inch. Next up, Shakin' Stevens, the definitive singles collection. Shakin' Stevens, that's brilliant. If you're as old as me and you were around it, and when Shakin' Stevens was at his height in the 80s, I mean, this guy sold a lot of records. It was absolutely unbelievable the amount of records this guy sold back then. And this album's brilliant. It's got all the classics on it, man. It's brilliant. I mean, look at that track list, know what I mean? It's brilliant. Green Door, Oh Julie, just everything, man. All the hits are on it, you know what I mean? Next up, it's a country singer that I like, from the States, from America, Kelsey Ballerini, and that's her first album, I think, or second. It's self-titled, called Kelsey. So if you've never heard of Kelsey Ballerini, you know what to do. I normally say YouTuber. She's a country artist. Pretty big now, actually. She's became pretty big. There you go. Upside down a wee bit. It's U2. New Year's Day 12 inch. There you go. U2. New Year's Day. Fire. I'm on a Brick, A Day Without Me, so there's about 4 or 5 tracks on that. I love the early U2 stuff. I wasn't too fond of the later stuff. I think after a bit of Desire and that, I kind of went off them. But next up, brilliant at Wham. Love a bit of Wham, know what I mean? Cheesy pop, but brilliant. This album's just absolutely brilliant. Wham, fantastic album. Brilliant. Club Tropicana and all that on it. Class. Right, here a brilliant band, Squeeze. Cool for Cats album. Cool for Cats, what a track. I mean, what can you say about it? Legendary, you know what I mean? Legendary 80s classic, that. Next up, I've got some HMV, a couple of HMV 1920-21 100th anniversary reissues. And this is Kate Bush, Hounds of Love album. As you can see there, it's on coloured vinyl. Another one coming up, Morrissey, Born a Drag. As you can see, I like a bit of Morrissey. Next up, Firebird album by Natalie Imbruglia. Who done the 90s classic Torn, and this is her last album, and it's absolutely great. It really is good. She's got some voice on her, know what I mean? I know a lot of people know her for her acting days and Neighbours and that, but she's had a right good solo music career, to be fair, and that album is really good. Firebird, Natalie Imbruglia, fabulous stuff. Next up, Oh, Christ, I'll be getting hungry for this now. Gary Glitter, the Golden Greats album. 12 inch Furniture, Brilliant Mind, the song Brilliant Mind, one of my favourite songs of the 80s, brilliant. If you've never heard the band Furniture, brilliant. Unique in their own way, so they were brilliant. Next up, Adele's last album that she put out. There you go. I think that's in clear vinyl, that one. Next up, another HMV 1921 100th anniversary release, Simple Minds, Sparkle in the Rain. I like a bit of Simple Minds, especially the early stuff. There we go. Outfield, the band Outfield from America, and their album Play Deep. That's a good album. Pretty kind of power pop type stuff. Really good. Right, this is synthwave. We are Stardust. Synthwave album that my son got me. It's pretty good. So if you like the sort of a synth kind of stuff, it's right up there. It's really good. Right, Shania Twain. There you go. And that's Shania Twain's last album there. Queen of Me. I've got to be honest, I didn't rate that much compared to the early stuff. I wasn't really that enamoured by it. Next up, Hooked on Classics, which is the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra. Lewis Clark there, and it's that's good. It's a good wee album just to stick on and for background music and that, really good. Next up, now that's what I call a Christmas album. I love my Christmas tunes, always put that on at Christmas. Next up, Satellite Young, which is another synthwave album. This is another one my son got me. He's right into all the kind of synth stuff. He bought me that. Next up, another one, Ocean's Laser, Phantasm. That's another kind of synthwave album. Now, if you've not heard of this, the kind of if you like the synth kind of stuff, check these bands out. You know what I mean? Nothing to lose, and always something to gain. You just never know. Next up, Human League, Don't You Want Me, 12-inch classic. Everybody knows that. Human League Unlimited Orchestra LP, more classic stuff. Aha, there they are, the Backstreet Boys, my boys right there. And that was their Christmas album for a couple of years back. Superb stuff. I've got a few copies of this ready to go. They're another one. Anna and the Apocalypse soundtrack, the original motion picture soundtrack. If you've never seen Anna and the Apocalypse, brilliant. It's what a kind of comedic take on zombie kind of films, and it's the soundtrack's actually pretty good. It's got some good kind of punky stuff on it. Next up is Siko, and this is a Japanese female artist who's brilliant, kind of like J-pop type stuff. Next up, the Cover-Ups, performed by the Proto-Men. Now, if you've never heard the Proto-Men were a sort of a kind of covers band, and they did an album, a Queen covers, which I've also got, and it's absolutely brilliant. The singer is really so close to Freddie Mercury's voice, it's pretty frightening. So if you've never heard of the Proto-Men, check them out, because you won't be sorry. They're actually really, really good. Next up, more Taylor Swift, Evermore album. And last but not least for this video, it's UB40 Labour of Love 2. So there you have it, folks. That's my second section there of my easy listening records. Cheers for tuning in. as I say, really appreciate it. I don't care if I get 1 view, 50 views, 100 views. It's all the same to me. As long as people are kind of watching it and kind of getting some sort of enjoyment out of it, I'm happy with that. So, I'm Peter. You've been watching Vinyl Records of Brilliance. This is Easy Listening Records Part 2. Part 3 coming up probably tomorrow. So, and as I say, I'm going to do a video on Shirley Bassey. And also I'm going to do a short video on, if some of you might remember, the Reader's Digest box sets that they used to do back in the 60s, 70s and 80s, because I've got a handful of them and I want to kind of talk about them because they're absolutely brilliant. So anyway, like this video, share the video, most importantly. If you think what you're watching is alright, you know what I mean? Hit me a wee subscribe and try and get my numbers up in the old subscription. I appreciate it. So I'm Peter, thanks again for tuning in. Adios.